Hello everybody, my name is Cul Blu, bringing you guys random podcast number 41. And this one is another one of those extra special ones because I am streaming directly to Twitch TV, which means the quality is going to suffer heavily, but I am streaming live, so if you guys ever want to see me cast stuff live, I think I'm stable. I did make it through an entire match without having any huge issues outside of me on my side, having a few lag issues on my side, but I did not have any DCs, and I was continuously streaming the entire time, so I was pretty happy about that. And then as soon as I left the game, like, my internet decided to blink out a little bit, and I lost it, but I made it through, guys. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. I made it through. So, like I said, I am streaming. I am probably going to do this on occasion, not as often, because, like I said, the quality is relatively crappy, as in, it's like a little bit below 480p, and just to put that into perspective, 480p is a lot less than 1080p, if you guys want to make that connection. So the quality does suffer quite a bit whenever I'm streaming online, but I am streaming online, so if you guys ever want to see me live, I might be streaming, so you guys might be able to catch me. And also a few other things to mention. I guess I can mention... Oh, my overlay. Yes, my overlay. I did change my overlay a little bit. I edited a little bit, moved down the logo a little bit so you guys can see the gold whenever I click on a hero, because that was one thing I really didn't like about my overlay, was that the fact that you guys couldn't see the gold and I had to keep calling it out, and I would forget to sometimes, and sometimes, or sorry, not sometimes, a lot of times I might see things like, I might say, oh, they have this much gold, so they're probably building this. I might make assumptions, but you guys out there might see something different. Like, if you guys see somebody holding 4,000 gold, you guys might be able to say, oh, they're probably building a rapier, and I might think, oh, maybe they're building a blade mill. I mean, because I'm bad like that. So I definitely did edit that. I hope you guys do enjoy it a little bit better. I hope it does make the videos a little bit more I don't know, a little bit more interactive, because that way you guys can actually make comments and say, oh, this person's buying this and you said that, and I'll be like, oh yeah, you're right. So anyway, I did add an overlay so you guys can enjoy it a little bit more without having me have to tell you everything. So anyway, we are jumping ourselves into a random podcast. This is a all pick, really cool. As always implied, the random podcast, I do not know what's going to happen. I do not know who is going to be doing what. I don't know if it's going to be a slugfest, or sorry, 70-minute slugfest. I don't know if it's going to be a raffle stomp. I don't know if it's going to be one-sided. I don't know if it's going to be like one of those backdoor fest that we see from time to time. I don't really know what's going to be, but you guys can figure out what I figure out. That's what makes it more fun, because it's so random. Hence the name, random podcast. I mean, why would I name random podcast if it feels predictable, right? So anyway, let me go ahead and bring up the last hit to the knives so I can make sure that's going. All right, last hit to the knives are going. Cool. Oh wait, never mind. I always forget for some reason. I usually get a bunch of lag when people are jumping into the game, and I'm pretty sure everybody gets that. But I think I might get a little bit more. Not too sure, but it always scares me, especially if I'm streaming online, because that means like you guys might be dropping frames or something. And also another thing, I have not dropped a frame just yet, and I've only been streaming for 6 minutes because I had to restart my stream. Anyway, but you guys in the future don't care about that. Wait. As soon as I say that, I dropped 54 frames. Are you kidding me? Okay. So, let me not say that again so I won't jinx it. So, the whole entire rating side is picked up, so let me go ahead and do introductions on this side. Starting off with this pudge, we have Californication on that pudge. Pretty cool name. I think I've heard it before, I don't know from where. Moving on to Beastmaster, we have a sad looking face, or normal face, or disappoint face. I am disappoint. On that Beastmaster, on this Rubik, support Rubik apparently, because he has a lot of words, we have Riso on that Rubik. Moving on to the Bloodseeker, which you don't see played often because Bloodseeker has fallen out of favor because he's a relatively special case. We see Gallant period on that Bloodseeker. Moving on to last but not least, we see Twisted on that Enchantress, who has an early smoke of deceit, so she wants to get in that jungle, get a free creep, and then go gank the mid, who looks like it might be Tinker, or no, Tinker looks like he's going to be farming up the Ancients. There is an Observer Ward placed here by the Radiant, so they can see when Tinker's doing that. And actually, yeah, let me go ahead and finish introductions. Moving on to dive side introductions, we have Z on that Tinker. Who do we have over here? We have Slazier, or Slazier on that Death Prophet. Moving on to the jungle on the dire side, we see, whoa, that's not the jungle on the dire side. Here's the jungle on the dire side. We see El Ende on that Lifestealer. And Lifestealer's in a little bit of trouble. He will be getting caught out with the net coming from this Dark Chorwola. Enchantress trying to do as much damage as possible. She does have herself a healing salve, so she can't use that. She really needs to. She's going to shoot him out of the jungle, make sure Lifestealer doesn't get as many levels as he wants. He eats a tree. He wants to stay here as long as possible. And Enchantress is going to continue the chase. Moving on to top, we see a little bit of engagement happening. I get a little, whoa, quite a bit of lag. Yeah, it's massive amounts of frames drop. That number's just going straight on up. I think my internet is having a few hiccups here and there. But anyway, Long story short, Lifesteal was able to make a way. He eats Tango so he can stay in the jungle a little bit more. And these guys are still fighting over here. Meanwhile, moving on to around here, we see Alchemist. No, we see Ogre Magi going toe-to-toe with Beastmaster. Beastmaster on the wrong side of the map. Another stun from Alchemist. Sorry, another stun from Ogre Magi will be coming out. He's just doing damage just to shoot him away. So now Beastmaster has to pop a salve if he wants to stay here. He's out of tangos. He's almost completely out of region. I think one more stun and a few auto attacks from that. Oh my gosh, first blood goes to Enchantress. Totally missed that. I was kind of expecting it to happen up there, but Enchantress was definitely being deliberate about getting that kill on top of Lifestealer. And she will be going down soon. She does have her sprites healing her up, and she's trying to juke as much as she possibly can. Dark Chorolla do as much damage as possible, and I totally missed first blood. But anyway, Beastmaster pops himself a healing salve. He wants to stay here. He's going to go ahead and get the clarity off of Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi can't keep Lock on top of him long enough to throw out his ult, or throw out his stun. In the fight, oh my gosh, what are these guys doing over here? Pudge is in the middle of nowhere. Pudge all the way up here in the jungle, just getting that kill on top of Death Prophet. Enchantress was chasing her lifesteals for quite a long time. She was able to get first blood, yeah, but she still did go down. And yeah, I need to pay a little bit more attention to those health bars, like somebody pointed out before, because I totally missed that first kill. Obviously, Beastmaster, he has himself a Ring of Regen. He might be, or he's building himself a Soul Ring. That's what he's building. Ogre Magi is going to go ahead and shoot him away, turn around, throw out a one auto attack and whatnot. Tinker is not stacking ancients. There's a Central War place up here because they know that he was going for that. So they're just going to go ahead and deny that. Tinker is going for what looks to be max marching machines, and then rockets, and a kill up top. Darn it, guys, stop killing people. Pudge does have a haste rune. He's going to go ahead and use up his tangos so he can get a few trees. Beastmaster's around the corner. These guys are both low, and we have Lifesteal come around the backside. Lifesteal can throw open to stop Beastmaster, get a quick kill, but no, Beastmaster might be able to make it away fast enough. He's just a little bit out of range. No, one open wounds would have ended his life, essentially. So a lot of action going on around the map. I've totally missed like 4 kills. It has only been 4 kills. I feel bad about that. But anyway, Tinker's still trying to march up those, or trying to stack up those ancients, just march them, get his XP up. There's, like I said, a Central War place over here blocking that creep camp. And yeah, oh gosh, smoke coming up on top of Chances. Chances was to go for a kill on top of Tinker whenever he comes back to march up these things. I know he's going to go for a kill on top of Death Prophet. I'm not too sure. Yeah, she's going to wait for the TP in mid from Pudge. If Pudge can get a hook on top of Death Prophet, she's definitely dead. That pulls her more out of position, so Pudge is going to go ahead and line everything up. There's a chance to come around backside. Dark Chorolla throws out the stun, and there's a walk-in dying on the backside of that. I think he just ran out, and there's Death Prophet going down. She's trying to do as much damage as possible to the Chances, but the Chances will be making a live killing spree on top of Pudge, and Pudge has a bottle and a salve. So he'll be able to make it out of this alive. We do see Pudge going on top of Lifesteal. Lifesteal does get hit with a hook, and there's Lifesteal going to turn around and try to do as much damage as possible to Pudge. But Pudge will, oh guys, I thought Pudge was going to be able to win that. Pudge did rot, and I did DC from that, or for a split second. For some reason it keeps dropping me. I don't really know why, but it's actually pretty annoying. It kind of messes up with the flow and everything. And like I said, I did pretty much jinx it when I said I was dropping no frames last time. So next time, definitely don't mention how many frames I dropped. Apparently, that's like the best way to go. So anyway, at any rate, looking at the last hits and denies, we see, oh guys, we see Death Prophet, more action going on. These guys want to go for as many kills as possible on top of Death Prophet. Death Prophet will be going down to this Pudge. Pudge trying to rot her to death. One more hook and he'll be getting that kill. No more hook for you. He backs away and Chances activates the healing from her sprites, but no, it's not enough. Pudge goes down. And Death Prophet laughs as she gets the kill. Meanwhile, Alchemist is able to do a little bit of damage to Beastmaster. These guys were fighting for that rune. I think Alchemist picked up the rune. Not too sure if he did. He throws out the fire on top of Beastmaster. Beastmaster does not have anything except for wild axes. That might be enough. No, it's not enough. He's not able to hit him with both axes, just one axe. And there he goes. Alchemist turn around, throw out the stun. Or sorry, Ogre Magi turn around, throw out the stun on top of Beastmaster. Now Beastmaster is instantly on the run. He's running GTFO, and Shadow Fiend will be able to do another long range raise and get the kill. Beastmaster looks like he's trying to deny himself. No, he won't be able to make it that far enough. Lifesteal is there to cut him off, just to make sure that he did not do any, pull on any shenanigans. And this Rubik being as annoying as possible, placing as many Sentry Wards over here, as many Observer Wards. He's going to go ahead and farm up the wave for himself. Why not? Because that Ancient can obviously take magic damage. And really fast, I need to make more comments on top of these last hits. As far as last hits and denies go, we see Bloodseeker has himself, how many last hits? 37 last hits was actually pretty cool. What else? Shadow Fiend has 27. As far as, I think Bloodseeker was in the jungle the whole time. Oh, no, Bloodseeker wasn't in the jungle. Bloodseeker's laning. So, his lane ally, or his lane enemy, is, in fact, the Shadow Fiend. So, these guys are pretty much even. Bloodseeker throws out the Rapture on top of Tinker. Tinker's going to go ahead and stand still. Bloodseeker, all he needs to do is get the kill. But no, Ogre Magi TP's in and is able to get the kill on top of him. But Tinker's able to get the kill on top of Bloodseeker. So it's actually a pretty cool engagement. Ogre Magi coming in just in the nick of time, gives a healing salve to the Tinker. Now Beastmaster's in quite a bit of trouble. Ulti coming in for Death Prophet. She has herself a haste, so she can pretty much perma-chase this Beastmaster. And Beastmaster's in quite a bit of trouble. He's going to try to go into the trees, going to try to throw a Warling Axe, try to juke as much as he can. But he's taking quite a bit of damage. All he can really do is just stand there and hopefully do as much damage as possible. Enchantress comes on the backside. She's also slow on top of Death Prophet, but it doesn't matter. Death Prophet has herself a haste rune. Troll Waller, Dark Troll Waller throws a net and double kill for the Death Prophet. She's able to get that kill, and now she's going to be able to run away with her life intact. Nope, never mind. I take it back. Pudge able to just hook her to death. TP coming up top from the Beastmaster. He wants to stay in his lane. He wants to hurry up and get that level 6 so he can actually be effective in his team fights. All he has is a soul ring and boots. That's all he has to his name, and that prompts me to go ahead and look at these items. I'm going to go ahead and follow. Nope, never mind. Oh guys, engagement coming out of bottom. We see Bloodseeker going out to the Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi just being as annoying as possible. Double kill? Oh, double kill for Tinker. So Tinker's able to get a kill somewhere else as well. Not too sure how. Maybe it was Rockets. Who really knows?
Bottom tower is under attack.
So I am like definitely being all pro like and missing every single kill that we've seen on the map. So his game is pretty much all over the place right now. Wolves as Pudge hooks on top of Death Prophet. I will be able to catch this one. Pudge is going to try to go for a kill on top of Death Prophet. Death Prophet is going to be able to run away. She might be able to turn around and do what she's been doing the whole entire time. Just turn around and nuke him to death. Pudge is going to be riding himself a few more times as Death Prophet throwing out the Cryptic Swarm. Doing a little bit of damage back to him, and now that's pretty much it. I mean, really nothing. These Pudge is trying to see if he can line up. He's going to see or find a rune, but no rune for him just yet. 2 seconds for that rune. We got TP down bottom. Rune is down bottom. TP down bottom from the Ogre Magi. And Tinker does not have his boots to travel just yet. He's almost close to it though. He's at about 500 gold away from that. You guys can see that. And yeah, Bloodseeker's going to stand back and wait for that Marching Machine to run out. But Tinker's so difficult to fight against, especially in lane, because he can just throw a Marching Machine. And that's Marching Machine level 4, so that's quite a bit of damage. Oh, guys, we got engaging happening around down here. Pudge will be going down the first of all the deaths, and Rubik might be the second. He can't turn around and throw a telekinesis, but he'll probably lose his life in the process. He's going to get burned by the shot, by the Ogre Magi. These guys are going to continue chasing him. Ursa Warrior is coming around to body block as much as possible, but it's not enough. Rubik goes down, and Ursa Warrior, Hellbear Smasher. Sorry, they changed the name of that one. Hellbear Smasher able to just almost going down as well. So Ogre Magi just being as annoying as possible, just roaming around while he can. This is pretty much he's pretty much hitting his stride of effectiveness. Ogre Magi's stuns are so good as far as damage goes in the mid game, and also his burn is decent. Bloodlust is really for the late game. So you don't really want to get all those. Death Prophet will be getting caught up by the Pudge. Pudge throws out the hook, throws out the ulti, classic Pudge kill, and he gets a kill on top of her under tower as well. As Pudge thrown out the left. Meanwhile, on top we see Shadow Fiend coming around the backside on top of Beastmaster. Beastmaster does not have enough mana for his ulti. He's going to probably turn around, throw his ulti, and then TP away. But no, he goes down to one last auto attack, and Shadow Fiend is able to get that kill despite being stunned up. And Shadow Fiend throwing on the sad face. Meanwhile, Tinker is farming out these ancients. Says happy B-Day myself. Lols. Tinker is trying to get that last hit. If he can just get that one last hit, there we go. And I think he just leveled. No, he did not just level up. Never mind. So let me go ahead and take a look at these items and talk about these items because I don't think I've done that at all. Starting from the bottom, moving way up, we see Death Prophet has built herself that drum so she can move as fast as crab. She already has phase boost, so and she also has Witchcraft as well. I think she might have Witchcraft maxed. Witchcraft max is really good. There you go. Witchcraft increases your move speed by 16% and also increases other things. And cool, sweet pause. So I can go ahead and go through these items. I'm gonna take a little bit more time now. Oh, these guys don't want me to take time. Lifesteal has himself a hand of Midas. He's been in the jungle pretty much unbothered ever since his first death on that Enchantress. Enchantress was just being so aggressive with him earlier. We saw her get that kill. Well, we didn't see it, but we heard it. We heard her get that kill. And we might see an engagement happen in mid. It's going to follow the Pudge. And yeah, moving on to Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend has power treads and nothing else really. Power treads and Basilius. He's trying to build that Ring of Aquila. He's going to go ahead and go for a stun, go for the pull on top of Alchemist. He's trying to do as much damage as possible. Alchemist is in quite a bit of trouble. He will be going down. Pops the wand, but it didn't really matter. He still went down. Meanwhile, who's this? Death Prophet has himself a haste rune, I think. Yes, no, she doesn't have herself a haste rune. She's trying to do as much damage as possible to his Enchantress pops the Wisp. And there's Rubik throwing out the telekinesis, but he's taking so much damage from his Death Prophet Ghost. It's so annoying. And now there's Pudge throws out the hook on top of Tinker. Tinker will be going out to that. Rubik pops the bottle, or pops himself a healing salve so he can stay alive. And Enchantress is the one who picked up the haste rune. So she is sprinting. Meanwhile, TP down bottom, Bloodseeker is going to go ahead and run away. Ogre Magic throws a stun to make sure he doesn't get that far, and Death Prop is also down here as well, so now Bloodseeker might have to turn around and throw sounds on top of Ogre Magic so he can stay alive. I don't think he'll be able to make it out alive regardless, because they'll be doing too much damage. There's a stun thrown by Ogre Magic, it was a multicast, so he will be going down to the nuke damage from that one ability. Moving on to the mid, we see Pudge just backing away. I don't really know what these guys are going for just yet, because I haven't finished looking at the items, because I'm a bad caster. So let me go ahead and be a good caster and finish looking at these items. We see a ultimate orb. Whoa, up on that Shadow Fiend. He's trying to build himself as Scotty. Maybe, question mark, Scotty Sheepstick. Who really knows? Pudge just bought himself a whole bunch of stuff. He bought himself an Urn of Shadows, and he also has a Smoke of Deceit on top of him, so he's looking to gank for somebody. Tinker has a boost of travel, really big items for him to have. And also, what else? We see a Shadow Blade coming up on top of that Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker's going to be happy about that. We got engaging happening up top here. We got Beastmaster throwing the Roar on top of Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend will be going down. So beautiful coordination by that. Beastmaster throws out the Roar, Pudge throws out the hook, and Pudge heals him up just to make sure he stays nice and healthy in his lane. Meanwhile, Changes is the only one here to hold out this middle lane. She has herself a Hand of Midas. So she's looking to farm as much as possible. She wants to become a carry eventually, but I think that Hand of Midas is relatively late. I don't remember when she got it. Actually, yeah, never mind. She could have had it for quite a long time. I just could have missed it. I don't really know. But long story short, she probably didn't have it within 10 minutes or 5 minutes. And 5 minutes is like the perfect time to have it. But that's only if you get an absolute free farm. And she has not been getting absolute free farm. She's been roaming around, ganking all over the place. Just playing to her strength, because that's where Enchantress and Chen get their strength from. Enchantress, Chen, and I think no, just Enchantress and Chen. They get most of their strength through the neutrals that they get. Oh, sorry, through the early games because they get such powerful neutrals. And when Pudge trying to see if he'll line up a hook, he is invisible. He can't just walk up and throw out the ulti on top of somebody. Beastmaster is going to go ahead and TP away, so he makes sure he stays alive. Hand of Midas from the lifesteal used on top of something. Maybe it was Beastmaster's board. Nope, it wasn't Beastmaster's board. He doesn't even have his call of the wall just yet. And Pudge smokes up so he can stay here and see if he can go for a quick hook on top of somebody. He might be able to get a quick hook on top of Shadow Fiend. And that would be ideal for him, especially since lifesteal is so far back. With Pudge backing up a little bit, he sees the person, or he sees people approaching the lane. Beastmaster is also here, so they can probably set up that nice combination we saw earlier. Beastmaster throw out the Roar on top of Shadow Fiend, and then Pudge throw the hook. I mean, it's pretty much idiot-proof. Pudge can't miss that hook. But so far, we're not seeing much. Wait. As soon as I say that, we might see something. The Roar thrown, Beastmaster throw on top of the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is going to be taking quite a bit of damage. There's a hook. There's also the ulti, and now Pudge is in quite a bit of trouble from Lifesteal. Lifesteal is going to chase him to the gates of hell, but no, he's not going to make it that far. And now Ogre Master is going to come around from the middle of nowhere, throws out that stun, gets a multicast, and Beastmaster doesn't have anything really to help him out. Lifesteal jumps inside and jumps out of Ogre Master, do a nice little nuke, and now Beastmaster is in quite a bit of trouble. Yeah, there's nothing he can do about that. I think maybe if Pudge would have saved his ulti for Lifesteal, but he didn't know Lifesteal was there. So if he would save his ulti for Lifesteal, he might have been in a better position. Tinker's going to go ahead and TP mid, see if he can try to take out a quick Enchantress, but no, he's not going to be able to get anything. Rubik stole something. What a Rubik steal? Rubik stole March Machines. Oh no. Okay, it's not as powerful on Rubik because Rubik can't rearm. Maybe if Rubik stole rearm, that'd be even more powerful. Because he can just basically telekinesis you, rearm, then perma-telekinesis you, essentially. Especially once rearm hits level 3. So that's also something to consider. I actually haven't really seen a Rubik steal any Tinker spells before. Actually, no, maybe I have, but it was rockets or something. It was something useless. And Pudge is trying to go for a kill on top of Death Prop trying to do next level jukes as much as she can, but she will be losing her life. There's a hook from Pudge. Pudge does miss the hook, so it's never mind. The jukes do help out. Ogre Magi able to stun. The tower does go down, and now it's like 3 rated up here versus 4 Dire. And I think the 4 Dire will be winning. Pudge is going to ulti the Death Prop, but I don't think she'll be going down. Anyway, we see Rubik still something. What Rubik stole Cryptic Swarm, Roar from Beastmaster throw on top of Death Prophet, and Tinker's getting healed up by everything. Tinker rockets. He gets almost a double kill. Rubik able to make it out alive. Drum charge popped by the Death Prophet so they can catch up to him. And Rubik was still in the run. He will be going down to the Cryptic Swarm. That is the end of his life. Jesus. Tinker looks like he's trying to build himself either a Force Staff or a Dagon, probably a Force Staff. TP out from Tinker. Bloodseeker's trying to do as much as he can. He silences the Shadow Fiend, make sure Shadow Fiend can do more damage so he can kill him faster. And now he's on the run. He's in quite a bit of trouble. He will be going on one more auto attack, and Shadow Fiend's definitely going to be able to catch up. There we go. Shadow Fiend throw out a raise, gets killed. Tinker throws out a rocket just to make sure. There's the Bloodseeker going down. And when Enchantress stole herself a creep, but he's going to go ahead and hang out over here. Why not? Just hanging out, checking out the view, scouting out everything around the corner. Look at him. He's so cute. He's so fluffy. Look at him. Just hanging out. Hell Bear Smashing. That's a stupid name. Ursa Warrior was a cooler name, but it did get confused with Ursa. I'm sorry. So maybe that was a good reason to change. Tinker does well, not Tinker. Pudge does TP down bottom. He's trying to get the kills, as many kills as possible. He's trying to see if he can catch a Shadow Fiend. He's trying to fake out the hooks, and there's a creep blocking the... A creep blocks the hook at the end of the day. Tinker does TP in on top of a creep. Ogre Magi is here as well. Oh my gosh, all of the Dire are down bottom. These guys want to kill this bottom tower. Who's this around the corner? I think they will be going out. And Chances is going to be taking quite a bit of damage. Slow thrown out by the Alchemist and also slow thrown out by the Lifestealer. Hook from Pudge almost saving her life. She'll be able to make it out as alive by the looks of it. She pops to dust. Make sure she can get away. But now these guys are too close. And now these guys are hiding on the tower. This tower is low of life. So these guys might be dying from it. And there's an ulti coming out from Death Prophet. Hook from Pudge. Bringing the Tinker in the worst spot possible. Rubik steals the ulti from Death Prophet. Do as much damage as possible. He's doing so much damage to these guys, but it doesn't matter. He can't survive all the damage that Death Prophet's doing to him, and he goes down to that ability from Death Prophet to Cryptic Swarm and triple kill for the Death Prophet.
Dire structures.
And Dire structures are fortified, so the Dire are going to go ahead and push this tower. Why not? There's nobody left alive that can really defend. Beastmaster can throw out Aurora, but that's really about it. He can just scream at these guys. TP coming in top from the Tinker's going to go ahead and push back his Beastmaster. Meanwhile, who's this mid? Double damage on top of Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker's really struggling. I mean, he's really trying to build that Shadow Blade, but I don't think he has nearly as many last hits as he wants, especially considering the fact that he's been died 4 times, and that's pretty much a free tier 4 tower. Tier 4 tower. That's pretty much a free bottom tower. The reason why I say tier 4 is because Bloodseeker has 4 deaths. That's why. In my defense, I had a reason for saying that on accident. So anyway, let me make sure I'm still streaming. Okay, I'm still streaming. No frames dropped since I reconnected. Cool. TP coming mid from the Pudge. Pudge will find himself Ogre Magi around the corner if he decides to look. Ogre Magi will not be found him. There's a stun thrown out by Ogre Magi. I think Pudge did throw a hook, but it did get missed. And there's an ulti coming on top of Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi is raged up, but it doesn't matter. He will not be able to make it alive. And Lifestealer gets a kill on top of Pudge. Pudge committed suicide. Oh my gosh. So Shadow Fiend got the kill on top of Bloodseeker, and Pudge committed suicide. Every single time I say I haven't dropped a frame yet, I drop like frames and then I DC. I don't know what's going on, man. Maybe OBS is like out to get me.
Where are you going?
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
This is like the best viewer experience ever. I know, right? So anyway, I think I'm still back in, and like I said, every single time I say, "Oh yeah, I'm fine. I haven't disconnected anything," and I get disconnected from the server. So, maybe I should just not check if I'm still connected, and just keep casting as if I am connected. So that way I'm talking to nobody. Yeah, there you go. So Rubik did still Cryptic Swarm from the Death Prophet, and items. Well, we might see an engagement happen yet. You know, I know what it is. I picked the worst possible time to look at items. That's what it is. That is my problem, guys. I need to improve on that. Beastmaster throws out the roar and he hits a Death Prophet. Death Prophet will be going down one way or another. And ulti from Pudge activated on the backside. He's keeping the Lifestealer down. Lifestealer's rage is ran out. Or has ran out. There's a stun throw on top of Chances. Chances will be going on. She's not alone for life anymore. Bloodseeker's trying to run away. He's getting caught inside the March Machine. He activates the Shadow Blade, and Tinker's getting healed up immensely from that. So Tinker's pretty happy about that open wounds from the Lifestealer. He's able to get some HP back from that.
Radiant's middle tower is under
And he'll be just, or sorry, he'll just go ahead and TP away. I was about to say, he'll just continue to throw out as many March Machines as possible. He doesn't really need anymore. That middle tower is gone.
structures are fortified.
So Ogre Magi does have all his max stuff. It says Dad Hook. So wait, item. Okay, this is a perfect time to look at items. Let me go ahead and look at items. No, you're Death Prophet. I want to look at Ogre Magi. Actually, no, I want to look at Tinker, because Tinker's going to be all over the place. He might die. Tinker build Dagon, whoa. Anyway, starting from the top, moving my way down, we see Enchantress has herself a Hand of Midas, and she's trying to build herself a Force Staff, so she can just stay alive versus the Lifestealer. That's a really nice item for her to have versus the Lifestealer. Whoa, who do we see? Is this Bloodseeker? That is, in fact, Bloodseeker. His Shadow Blade is off cooldown another 4 seconds, but he might be getting cut off before that. There's a stun thrown by Alchemist, and all he can really do is Shadow Blade and try to run away. He will be able to Shadow Blade, make it out alive. Pudge gets a beautiful hook on top of Shadow Fiend, pulls him back, and there's an ulti from Bloodseeker thrown on top of the Ogre Magi. Death Prophet is going to play bodyguard and say, "Shoo away, you shoo away, bro." And these guys do have vision on the high ground. Ulti from Pudge on top of somebody. Shadow Fiend still getting pulled in back and forth. Beastmaster threw out the ulti. It was really wasted. He threw out the roar on top of a dead person. And these guys are on the run. They don't want to engage anymore. Tinker throws out the rockets. The rockets will be hitting somebody. The rockets will be hitting the Brewmaster, or Beastmaster, and the Enchantress. Because there's a ward over here, so the Dire do see everything over there. They do see what's going on in the back jungle. And I'm going to continue to look at items. Oh no, we might see the engage happen on top. Oh no. Yep, I know, I sounded very excited about that, right? Anyway, So, Enchantress has herself a hand in minus, and she's trying to build herself a 4-step. Talk about that. Beastmaster's trying to build himself a Vladimir's offering. There it goes. Vladimir's offering is up on him. He wants to support his teammates. He wants to start building his Necro units. He wants to be that kind of Beastmaster. Moving on to Pudge. Pudge has himself a what? Pudge has an Urn of Shadows, and he has a cloak. That's really about it. He doesn't have anything special outside of that. Rubik has himself Arcane Boots. That's the only thing he has. He's playing supportive role, so we expect to see that. Moving on to Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker has himself a Shadow Blade, so he can actually run in and out of those fights and be a little bit more survivable, just like just then. I'm pretty sure he survived because he had a Shadow Blade activated. Continuing on, we see Ogre Magi has himself Arcane Boots. That's pretty cool, and that's really it. That he has Tinker has Dagon and Boots of Travel, 2 items that you typically see on Tinker. More so Boots of Travel than on Dagon. Dagon's it depends on how you want to play. Oh, we see Tinker TP in it. What was that? Tinker TP in it? No. Never mind. I thought Tinker was TPing in mid. I was like, what are you doing, bro? You trying to kill yourself? So anywho, at any rate, we might see an engagement happen on top of Beastmaster. Beastmaster might be going down soon. Who really knows? Whoa, Lincoln Sphere already up on Shadow Fiend. So Shadow Fiend's pretty happy about that. About a 20-minute Lincoln Sphere. Pretty nice speed on that. Moving on to Lifesteal. Lifesteal has a hand in minus and an Orchid. He is going for that kind of Lifesteal. He wants that regen up, and he wants that mana burn, or that Orchid burn. And these guys are going to go for Roche. There's a Death Prophet where all her ghosts is jumping in and out of Roshan's face, and there's a Lifesteal as well. He's just hitting them for as much as possible. Ogre Magi is giving everybody all the buffs that they need, and there goes Roshan going down. And the Aegis goes to Lifestealer. Drop a Portman Shield. Lifestealer. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. The Aegis went to Death Prophet. Whoops. Sorry, guys. We got a pause coming out from somebody. Pause coming out from Lifesteal. Lifesteal's probably like, yo, bro, why you do that? Or maybe they did it on purpose, because actually, the longer Death Prophet can stay alive, the longer her exorcism can go through. So that means more damage for her. That's more damage overall. So that's actually a really good decision to put it on top of her. Like, if Lifesteal dies, I mean, he can come back alive, and he'll probably die again. Death Prophet will still do damage while she's dead, because her exorcism will still be going on in the background. So anyway, what was I at? Oh, Enchantress has herself 4-staff. Cool for her, so she's able to use that. I think I was at Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend has a Lincoln Sphere. Lifestealer has himself a Orchid and a Hand of Midas. A Hand of Midas is a relic from the early game. He probably wants to get ready to build another big item, probably like a relic to get ready for a Basher. I'm saying not Basher. A-Blade. You build a relic for A-Blade, right? Hold on one second. Let me make sure I'm calling that right. No, you did it. Wait. Yes. Heck yeah. I know what I'm talking about, guys. You build a relic for A-Blade. Oh yeah, check me out. I know Dota. But anywho, continue on with the items. Last but not least, to see Death Prophet. She has herself an Aegis. She's trying to build herself a Sheepstick. Sheepstick, really nice item on her. She also has a 4-staff and drums and face boots. I mean, pretty much everything to make her as annoying as possible whenever you're trying to chase her, whenever you're trying to run away from her. She was pretty much be able to catch up with you. So really, the Radiant are struggling in this game. Let me go ahead and take a look at the gold graph, because I don't think I've done that at all. I'm pretty sure you guys are interested to see what's going on with that. As far as the gold graph goes, we see the Dire have pretty much had a stranglehold on this ever since the 5-minute mark. And they have not let go since. The Radiant were in the lead a little bit. I think it was because Enchantress was able to roam around and gank a little bit. But really, that was really about it. We see Shadow Fiend getting caught out by the ulti from Pudge. He does Lincoln Sphere it out, and now he's going to be going down. Get a little bit overzealous. Just because you have a Lincoln Sphere does not mean you're invincible. And as you can see, he does go down. Enchantress pops herself those... Excuse me. She pops those Nature's Attendants to heal up everybody. Pudge throws on a hook. He's able to catch a hook on top of Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi throws a stun just in time. And here's Lifesteal trying to do as much as he can. 4-staff forward by the Enchantress on top of Pudge to make sure he stays alive. And Lifesteal's going to go ahead and crawl away. So I think the Radiant might be finally hitting their stride that they've been looking for. Shadow Fiend going down was definitely big. Ogre Magi's going down is also huge. That's a stun. That's something that stops Pudge from channeling his ulti as a TP out from the Tinker. So these guys can potentially go in straight for the Lifestealer. I don't think the Hawk is able to see that far. The Hawk is in vision range of the tower, so it will be going down. Or sorry, is in detection range, not vision range. Or well, yeah, vision range, detection range, vision range, same thing, right? It's not in damage range of the tower, but it was in detection range. So there. Ow. Let's see what else. Nothing really else. Nothing just yet. I mean, oh, XP graph. Let's go and take a look at that. So I can say my famous line. As far as XP graph goes, as I always say, the XP graph is relatively irrelevant because the longer the game goes on, the closer and closer it converges to 0. But it is a nice indicator of where the teams are at this current point in time. It's not an absolute indicator because people can throw their lives away. We have seen it before, or I have seen it a lot before. I've actually done it a lot before. It's pretty fun, guys. It's like your team's winning and then you just die like 2 times in a row, and then like your team's losing. And then your team loses and everybody blames it on you because you're playing support. It wasn't my fault, I'm a support, what do you expect? Anyway, So the XP graph is in favor of the Dire, so they are in the lead right now, but that's really not saying much, especially if Shadow Fiend keeps getting caught out like this. That's the second death we'll be seeing on top of him, so he'll be going down. He'll be going down once again. Beastmaster finally getting those hawks, or getting that hawk up to just scout out everything, to know where everybody's at. I think that's really been the thing. That's been, the Radiant have been pretty much shooting themselves in the foot. Beastmaster has not been using that hawk, and now Rubik will be TPing out. Ogre Magic trying to turn around and see if he throws a stun, but no, he's not able to get there fast enough. Rubik doing an X level jukes, walking around this way. Oh, I can't write. I can't draw on the map. Oh, that makes you sad. Anywho, so the whole entire Radiant are up here. They're pretty much playing 5-man Dota. The Dire are playing 5-man Dota as well. They're going to go ahead and push this middle tower. Somebody needs to come back here and defend this, because if they don't, this middle tower will be gone. Rubik is not enough. Rubik with a Cryptic Swarm is really not enough. Death Prophet, those are the ulti. Fortify will be used soon, so they can try to at least keep the tower alive a little bit longer. But we got TPs coming in, TP coming in from Enchantress. Fortify finally used. Death Prophet finally shoot out. Death Prophet, or not Death Prophet, Blessing is going to go ahead and jump in. He does smell blood somewhere. I don't know where. He's going to go for a kill on top of Death Prophet. Death Prophet is going to be doing a lot of damage to himself. Force staff forward by this somebody. I didn't see who it was. Maybe she forced himself forward, but she does go down. Blade Mail activated by Beastmaster really early. Hook in from Pudge. Hooked in the Death Prophet. Now there's a lot of damage going back and forth. Organizer throwing out all the stunts that he can. Lifesteal's trying to go toe-to-toe with the Pudge, but there's an ulti from the Beastmaster on top. Lifesteal will be going down. Bloodseeker will be able to help out with the damage as well. And that's pretty much a turnaround, a complete turnaround from what we saw 3 minutes ago. Like I was saying before, it's pretty easy to start. It's pretty easy to throw a game in Dota, guys. All you have to do is just die like 2 or 3 times, and then pretty much the game's turned over. I think Shadow Fiend dying those 2 times might spell the end for the Dire. But that is not absolute. That is not absolute. The Radiant still have to prove themselves. And there's a Shadow Blade activated by Bloodseeker. He wants to even go for a quick kill on top of Tinker, but he's not able to get there fast enough. Meanwhile, who is it? Shadow Fiend's in the jungle. He's still farming up his items. He's trying to build himself what looks to be a Mantis style, so he can do a little bit more damage. But he has gotten caught out twice in that jungle, and that is not good at all. Especially considering the fact that the Radiant just won 2 great team fights. They successfully defended the towers. It lost only about half HP, which is not that bad considering the fact that there were pretty much 5 Dire pushing their tower, and they were able to get 2 kills off of that. And I think maybe one of theirs died as well, but it was a support, so it doesn't really matter. Or it was probably a support, so it doesn't really matter. So what is Bloodseeker building next? Probably BKB. More likely BKB, because BKB would be very nice, especially like you pretty much build BKB. Ogre Magi is the most useless person on the entire game in the entire map. You build BKB, open wounds doesn't hurt you anymore. You build BKB and Tinker's March Machines goes through BKB, sure, but nothing else that he does goes through. And I think Bloodseeker. Whoa, where did Enchantress go? Enchantress just poofed off the map, guys. She just died to the Tinker. Tinker does have Dag on level 3. I was about to say Dag on level 5, but that's not the picture for Dag on level 5. At any rate, things are still continuing on. Oh gosh, there's an armlet up on lifesteal. I think I might be late. He did decide to build that Orcus before he built the armlet. These guys will be dusting up to see if they can try to catch anybody. I don't think, yeah, they won't be catching anybody. And there's a Sanctuary place over here by the Radiant, so if they just walk a little bit closer, they'll be able to see him. But no, there was no. Oh, yeah, actually, there was vision over here. There was vision over here, so they were able to see us. So they, oh my gosh, Smoke Alert thrown out by the Punch. So he gave away the fact that these guys knew that he was over there. Meanwhile, Bloodseeker does have a Shadow Blade. He's gonna go ahead and reveal all the smokes, or reveal all the people smoked in. Punch did try to throw out a hook. I think he hooked a creep instead. Bloodseeker's going to hide around the corner. Think about what he just done, and he will turn invisible, run around the backside, see if he can try to catch anybody. There's no detection. Oh, there's detection. There's a Smoke and Deceit. Or Death of Appearance, Jesus, on top of that Ogre Magi, and I think, yes, Death Prophet will be going out. She forced herself forward. She takes a little bit more damage. She's trying to stay alive. She's also ulti because she knows she's pretty much going down. And she gets pulled in by the Punch, and she takes even more damage from both the hook and also the travel damage. That's actually something to think about. So if Bloodseeker throws the ulti on top of you and Punch hooks you away, I think you take damage for that movement. I'm pretty sure you take damage for that movement. That would be actually pretty OP. That's a nice little setup you can do. It's a cute little setup. Bloodseeker looks like he's built himself a Desolator, or he's built himself a BKB. He's probably going to go ahead and go for the damage item before he built, or if he's building the BKB, go for that damage item, because he is survivable with that Shadow Blade. He has not died all that much since he's built that Shadow Blade. And actually, I think last time I looked at it, he was like 0-4-0, and now he is 1-5-3. So he's definitely surviving a lot better while he has a Shadow Blade up. Meanwhile, Ogre Magi is going to go throw a stun on the top of Pudge. Pudge is caught under all of the March Machines, and there's a stun thrown out by Beastmaster. Beastmaster is able to catch Tinker. Tinker will be going down pretty darn fast, and Chance is able to get that kill. Moving on the backside, we see open with storm on top of Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker doesn't really care. He's just trying to see if he can catch up anybody. Beastmaster throws out the Call of the Wild so they can scout out everything around the high ground, around the low ground, around the foreground, around the Oh, why did I say foreground? Around everything, pretty much.
Dyer's
And they will be
middle
finding
tower is
themselves
under
a
attack.
life stealer.
Dyer's
Oh my gosh,
middle
Dyer's
tower
courier is about to be going down. One more auto attack. No, it's not able to get there fast enough. Beastmaster, if you had a blink dagger, you could do it. But no, the courier will be making it alive. And Lifesteal's going to play bodyguard. Moving on the backside, we see Ogre Magi going down to the Bloodseeker. And we see something else happen. We see the ulti from Bloodseeker thrown on top of Shadow Fiend. But Shadow Fiend was able to Lincoln Sphere it out. And he goes down. Lincoln Sphere probably not the best of choice items. But definitely, he had it relatively fast. And this Beastmaster still trying to run away. 4 staffs everywhere. 4 staff forward on Lifestealer. He 4 staffs in one direction. 4 staff forward on top of Bloodseeker. There's Bloodseeker going down. That's right, 4 staff forward on top of Beastmaster. And Bloodseeker does go down. Hook from Pudge. He hooks himself a creep. He's not happy about that. And there's an ulti from Death Prophet thrown on top of Ruby. Ruby eating every single bit of that. And there's a double kill for the Death Prophet. Meanwhile, Pudge is trying to see if he can find himself a kill on top of Meanwhile, or just try to see if he can get out alive. I don't think he'd be able to make it out alive. This is, oh my gosh, Orchid thrown on top of Pudge. Pudge is silenced up. He's in quite a bit of trouble. 4 staff forward from the Pudge himself. Because Pudge has a 4 staff. And killing spree. Triple kill for Death Prophet. What? Where did you find that kill? Are you kidding me? Anyway, Death Prophet bottles herself up a Invis Rune, really nice item for her to have. She's trying to build herself a Lincoln Sphere as well, so she's following suit with everybody else. So, oh, actually that makes sense. So Shadow Fiend earlier, he wasn't building himself a Scotty. Oh gosh, Tinker, you poor soul.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Tinker
attack.
getting pretty much everything thrown out. Get the ulti from Beastmaster, get the hook from Pudge, and also getting a boar shots thrown at him. So Tinker just taking all the damage, and he pretty much goes down. The courier from from Dire is bringing Death Prophet her Lincoln Sphere, so she can stay alive a little bit longer. Bloodstone is probably next on her plate, so she can have even more regen, even more HP, and then possibly go for that. I mean, it's a popular item for Death Prophet. Doesn't mean she has to go for it, but like I said, it might be the item that she goes for next. So Death Prophet will be finding herself a Pudge, and Pudge is going to be TPing out soon. Come on, Pudge, TP out. No, Pudge sells something. He's going to be waiting around the corner. Death Prophet trying to see if she can find herself a Pudge. Her Invis Rune will be running out relatively soon. Oh my gosh, who's this? Beastmaster will be TPing out. Pudge is walking around the backside. I'm not sure what Pudge is still doing up here. Pudge needs to get out while he can. Rubik is running around the backside just to see if he can or throw out a few wards. But I don't think he'd be close enough to even help keep his teammate alive. Lifestealer does have a gem on him, so he'll be able to find that Bloodseeker wherever he goes. Lifestealer's a really good candidate for that because he can't just armlet toggle if push comes to shove. Meanwhile, 2 TPs coming down bottom. We got Tinker TP down bottom trying to see if they can find a Bloodseeker. And we also have was that Lifesteal? I don't really know who that was, but Tinker will be going down, taking quite a bit of damage from Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker able to heal up from the last stage. He's going to take the March Machines and just do as much damage as possible to the creeps and heal on up. Meanwhile, these guys are going to go ahead and go for Roshan. Roshan's not back up for another 20 seconds. These guys probably know that.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
That's why OBS is still good.
Are
Cool.
fortified.
Open was thrown on top of the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker will be going down. Doesn't matter what he does. There's a gem up on top of Lifesteal, so Lifesteal will be able to see everything that he does. And yeah, boom with the dynamite. So let's go.
Dyer's
Oh
middle
god,
tower
I need to work on my transitions because these things are horrible. Anyway, moving on. And Chance is trying to build herself an Aghanim Scepter because she wants to do more damage. Why not? She has a hand in mine. She has a 4 staff. She's relatively survivable. From my point of view, there's a Blade Mail up on Beastmaster, and there's an Aghanim Scepter. No, one more piece for the Aghanim Scepter on top of Enchantress. 5 people from Dire are pushing on his top tower, so this top tower will be going down. 4. Bloodseeker's dead, and these guys will probably be retreating. There's a scouting out person over here for the Radiant, and there's
middle tower is under attack.
There's Shadow Fiend's Lincoln Sphere getting popped by the Enchantress' ability. Or by the Enchantress, whatever it's called. TP's down bottom. There's a boots of travel up. No, it's not a boots of travel. But there's a boots of travel from Tinker. These guys are going to go ahead and push the issue. Try to take on his bottom tower before anybody can TP back in. And Tinker's going to throw as many March Machines as possible. Make it as hard as possible for these guys to come in. There's a Blade Mail activated by the Pudge. And Pudge might be getting the kill on top of Tinker. Tinker goes down. Oh no. Never mind. I was just about to say, Blade Mail activated by Pudge, almost killing the Tinker. Tinker had like 3 HP left, but Pudge couldn't sustain the damage anymore. Rocket thrown out by Tinker, able to finish him off. So Tinker can't take the March Machine damage, apparently, guys. That was a lot of damage he was taking. Where was it? I was at the items. I was at Enchantress. Heaven's Halberd, really nice item for Beastmaster, especially going against that Lifestealer. Whenever his rage is off cooldown, or even if Lifestealer silences you so you can't stun him, you can just Heaven's Halberd. You say, I don't give a care. I'm just going to Heaven's Halberd you, and you're not going to be able to do any damage for a whole 3 seconds. Moving to the Pudge. Pudge has himself a Ghost Scepter so he can survive those auto attacks from lifesteal. And now we got engagement coming around the backside. Who's this? I heard an open wound thrown on top of somebody. Open wound thrown on top of Rubik. Rubik steals the rage. Really nice thing for him to have. He can be survivable with that. He tries to attack because he's on top of Death Prophet. Death Prophet does have a Lincoln Sphere. He will be going down one way or another. Hook from Pudge. No, he will be staying alive. He gets 4-staffed, hooked, and 4-staffed again. So his teammates still don't want him to die. He has rage. Really nice item for him to have. He can jump in and out of those fights. Heal coming up from a chance to make sure he stays alive. There's a greater Hawk used by Beastmaster. And who's this on the run? This is Bloodseeker on the run. Bloodseeker will be able to make it alive. I think that Jim is still up on life. Still a hook from Pudge does not catch anything. And Enchantress, does she have 4 points? She has a 4 points in her Untouchable. So 4 points in her Untouchable, pretty much annoying as crap for Lifestealer or Shadow Fiend, especially Shadow Fiend, because Shadow Fiend doesn't have a free BKB. So this fight will be continuing around. The Hawk does get taken out by the Ogre Magi, letting these guys know that Roshan is being done. These guys, the Dire are going to go ahead and back out of Roshan while they can. Hook from Punch almost catches Lifesteal, but not enough. And there's the ulti. Oh, sorry, there's BKB from Bloodseeker trying to do as much damage as possible to Lifesteal, but Lifesteal able to just get as much damage as possible. Who's Rubik stole something. Rubik stole the ulti from the Death Prophet, and Lifesteal jumps in and out of his ally, able to get the kill on top of that. Get the kill on top of that Rubik, and now his punch going down to a Dagon from the Tinker on the high ground. Tinker saying, "How you doing?" And he says, "I'm doing fine," and dies.
Wait up.
So the BKB is definitely not really helping all that much. Roar from Beastmaster throw on top of Ogre Magi, and Chance is able to get a kill on top of that. She has Aghanim Scepter, so she has 4-staff. She 4-staffs herself forward. Roshan does go down. Death Prophet picks it up, and now Beastmaster is going to go ahead and TP away. Laser on top of Enchantress. Enchantress does go down. Beastmaster is really the only one left to defend, and I honestly don't think he can defend. The Dire are going to go ahead and back up and lick their wounds while they can. Lifesteal is going to go back to base and healing up, and now these guys are going to go in. Ogre Magi does buy back almost instantly. Well, not instantly, but he does buy back because he wants his team to push. And let me go and take a look at the hero levels. We can see that everybody has a level 6 or level 3 other ulti except for that Ogre Magi and that Rubik. Rubik will probably really love to have level 3 of his ulti, especially when he steals something like Rage. Rage is a really nice item for him to have. I mean, he still can't survive the auto attack damage, but the rage is still nice. He stole something. Oh my gosh, he stole rearm. Permanent telekinesis. Permanent telekinesis coming up. There's a stun thrown on top of Beastmaster. Beastmaster taking quite a bit of damage. Tinker almost killed himself on that blade mount, but it's not enough. Beastmaster, not Beastmaster. Bloodseeker throw his ulti on top of Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend just doesn't care. He just turns around. Ogre Magi throwing out beautiful stuns. BKB activated by that Bloodseeker. Meanwhile, fights happening all over the place. I don't really know who's dying, who's going where. Rubik does take damage from those rockets, and he's able to back away. Does he still have rearm?
Radiant's middle barracks.
He still has rearm.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
And there's a hook coming up from Pudge. It does not hit anybody. Maybe if Rubik had better items, rearm would be really nice. But all he has is a mechanism. He can only rearm the mechanism. I don't think you can rearm mechanism. Pretty sure you can't. Pudge trying to see if he can line up a hook. He kept himself a Death Prophet. There's this Ogre Magi around the backside. Death Prophet 4-steps himself forward as soon as you can. Ulti from Pudge activated, but everybody gets silenced. So Pudge ulti not activated, or was activated, doesn't get wasted. Shadow Fiend is going to go ahead and do his nice little show. Pops out his ulti. Ghost Scepter used by Pudge, and there's jump in, jump out by Lifesteal. Pudge gets 4-step forward, and there's, oh my gosh, Shadow Fiend almost dying to the Pudge, and there's Pudge taking so much damage from that Death Prophet. Rubik can just turn around and throw telekinesis, but he doesn't want to lose his life anyway. There's a Death Prophet finally going down. The Ghost do disappear, and everybody's able to make it out alive. Rubik does not die just yet. There's an ulti activated by Bloodseeker on top of Tinker, and now Death Prophet's in quite a bit of trouble. Bloodseeker does not smell, or he does smell blood. I don't know from who, but he smells blood from somebody. He's trying to kill this Death Prophet. And this is like the best slideshow ever for you guys, probably. But anyway, things are still going back and forth. These guys really want to go for the kill. Bloodseeker able to activate, able to move fast enough, and Bloodseeker, Beastmaster able to get the kill on top of Death Prophet. I'm sorry, Pudge able to get the kill on top of Death Prophet. And his life still going down. Oh my gosh, that was a big kill. These guys can convert this into a push. I don't think there's any buyback on the side of the Dire side. Okay, there's a buyback on top of Death Prophet. She doesn't want to have the buyback. She doesn't have to. But with life still down, and with Tinker down for another 40 seconds, the Radiant can turn this into a push, and they'll probably be able to get just one tower, but that's one tower more than they had 5 minutes ago. So a lot of back and forth going on, a lot of dives going on as well. Death Prophet decides not to buy back. She's going to go ahead and buy herself a big item. What did she buy is a big question. She bought herself a Heart of Tarask recipe, so she has a heart. Oh my gosh, Death Prophet with the heart. Death Prophet has herself a heart. Oh dude, she's going to be so much harder to kill now. As if she wasn't hard enough to kill already.
Dire's
But Rubik did still rage, so he can't just go ahead and pop that rage and just go kill all the creeps, but he's going to go ahead and save it. Because Rubik with rage is pretty funny. Actually, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but oh my gosh, games are coming down bottom. We got Tinker TP down bottom. Whoa, who's this? What's up, Bloodseeker? Yes, Bloodseeker's able to Shadow Blade away, and Beastmaster still has his Heaven's Halberd, so he can use that in a pinch. But there are too many people back from the Dire side back alive, so the Radiant are going to go ahead and have to defend. There's an Observer placed mid by the Dire. This is a really good thing to do when you get those middle cell towers. It's also another thing to consider when your middle set of racks and tower does go down. Basically, somebody's going to place this observer ward here, so you can basically see where everybody's going from this point, or you can see if there's anybody to defend. You can TP in and just destroy everything and backdoor that way, or if you're on the side that gets observer warded in your empty rack spot, you can just basically place a sentry ward there to make sure that you de-ward that, because that is a lot of information you're giving the enemy team. So anyway, we see everybody able to get away alive. Rubik still has rage. He does not have level 3 of his ulti just yet, and I need to take a look at the net worth so we can see who's worth the most. Death Prophet is worth the most. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, who's this going down? Somebody's about to go down top. Tinker will be going down to the Pudge Enchantress combination. Enchantress is happy about that kill. She's losing a lot of mana. She does not have any mana regeneration or any sustainability, and there's a big push coming on down bottom. I don't think there will be anybody to defend. There's a Pudge going ahead and TP in now. He TP's in. BKB activated by the Bloodseeker, trying to do as much damage as possible. Shadow Fiend is doing all the auto attack damage. Bloodseeker is going to be able to get the kill. He gets a lot of life steal from that. And there's a stun from Ogre Magic. Throw on top of Beastmaster. Beastmaster has not thrown his Roar yet. There we go. Roar thrown by Beastmaster. Slowing down everybody. Pudge is getting slowed. He activates the Ghost Up so he can try to make it alive. He has the Shadow Blade as well. And he will be, or Ghost Up as well. So he won't be going down. I thought he would be going down. Nope. Death Prophet still trying to see if she can get that kill. Enchantress is shooting everybody away. She's really out of mana. She needs more mana. TP coming in from the, who's that? Beastmaster. Beastmaster on the backside. Beastmaster throws the axe, is able to get the kill on top of Ogre Magi. Now Death Prophet's on the run. She has her heal coming up. All her heals are coming in. All her heals are belonging to us. Pudge with a beautiful hook from Pudge. Ulti will follow soon. There's an ulti. There's a telekinesis. Everything. Death Prophet goes down. Oh, are you kidding me? Did you see? He forced that forward and they threw it. Oh my god. It couldn't have got any better than that, guys. That was a beautiful... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm still... Okay, you guys did see that. I'm not crazy. That did happen. Hold on. Let me make sure... Oh, God. Because if that didn't go through, I would be like... I'll be kicking myself so hard right now. There's a gem on the ground inside the Radiant base, and now... Pudge making big plays at the end of that. Oh, my God. That Death Prophet. There's like, oh, my God, that hook on that Death Prophet. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at the items. Because since we have a little bit of downtime, as far as items go, let me start from the dire side and move my way down. Start from the top of there and move down. As far as Ogre Magi goes, he hasn't changed anything. He's nothing special. Tinker has Dagon level 3 still. Or sorry, Dagon level 5. Whoops, I'm sorry. I don't know my pictures just yet. But Dagon level 5 up on that Pudge. And what else is going on? That's a Dagon level 5 on Pudge. No, Dagon level 5 up on Tinker. And yeah, that's really it. Mantis Style up on that Shadow Fiend. He's pretty happy about that big item choice. So he can actually do some damage and throw his illusions through even more damage. Armlet already on that. Armlet already up on Lifestealer. And there's a Shiva's Guard on Pudge as well. Wow. Armlet up on Lifestealer. And also Orchid Malevolence. He's trying to build himself a look to be a Mantis Style as well. Pudge is in a little bit of trouble. There's a lot of people from the Dire up here. Well, sorry, 2 people up from the Dire here. Technically 3 because Tinker can TP in whenever he wants to. But Pudge will not be able to make it out as alive. Shadow Fiend's going to be doing all the damage. Ulti from Pudge will be coming soon. No, Pudge can't just force that forward. He's trying to bait it out a little bit more. But Ogre Magi will be throwing a stun. There's a there's a Bloodlust thrown on top of Shadow Fiend. So Shadow Fiend can move. Or, well, Ogre Magi throw it on top of self. Never mind.
Illusion.
An illusion rune activated by Enchantress. Cool. So she'll be able to walk around the side, see if she can catch anybody. She has herself a Rubik as a support, and now the entire Radiant side are up here. The Radiant squad are ready to go, and Death Prophet is trying to attack her, trying to attack Enchantress illusion, but she's attacking so slow. It's pretty funny. I didn't know the illusion got it. Anyway, big engagement happening on top. We see Shadow Fiend going down. He's not able to ulti. Ogre Magi gets telekinesis. He gets ulti by Pudge, and he gets ability stolen by Rubik. Rubik stole the stun. Oh my dear Jesus. That is huge. Really, the only thing that happens is the Dire need Tinker to backdoor right now. Tinker to backdooring will win the game for these guys. Beastmaster is going to go ahead and defend. He's going to preemptively be back here to make sure his team doesn't lose anything. But Shadow Fiend is down, and Lifesteal will be down. Or Lifesteal's not down, never mind. Shadow Fiend's down, Ogre Magi's down, and Rubik has a stun from Ogre Magi, which is actually really good stun for Rubik to have, because Rubik can just spam it out all day long. Telekinesis, stun you around, or stun some people around him, then turn around and throw another stun. It's ridiculous. And the range on it is actually really decent. I don't think it's all that long. Yeah, it's not all that long. But it's about the range of telekinesis, so yeah, telekinesis range is 325. The stun's range is probably 325. Rubik places an aggressive observer ward inside the base of the Dire, so you can see what's happening around the corner. There's also another thing you can do when you're about to see somebody's base. Place an observer ward right around there, and nobody will be able to detect it. Your Pudge, if you have a Pudge, will be able to throw out hooks and catch people. And now this bottom wave is looking pretty darn scary. There's a huge creep wave down here. Somebody needs to come down here and respond to this. TP coming in from the somebody. Pudge no, somebody has booty trap. I didn't see who it was. Hook from Pudge. It will not be catching anybody. And the bottom set of racks, this last set of racks, these guys need to defend this. Somebody needs to come down here. This Rex is going down so freaking fast. TP coming in from the Beastmaster. He wants to throw, or Pudge wants to do as much damage as possible. He has the ability to kill it all. And he'll be able to push it all back. And now the Radiant will be retreating because they don't have that Pudge there. They need Pudge to throw out his disables. They need Pudge to throw out his hooks. Bloodseeker's trying to build himself a butterfly. He has himself that Talisman of Evasion. Pretty cool for him, so he can actually not take damage from some of the some of the abilities from Ogre Magi, from some of the abilities from Shadow Fiend, some of the auto attacks, from some of the March Machine damage. He'll be able to dodge all that. So Evasion is really good. But these are giant, beefy, meaty mega creeps over here. They have so much HP. Look at that. 795 HP versus 600 HP. Poor creep died. But Roshan will be up in another whole, what is this, a minute? No, it's like, that's a minute. It's starting to beat. His heart's starting to beat. He'll be back soon. We'll stare at it for a little bit. And while we're staring at that, let me go ahead and take a look at the gold graph, because I'm pretty sure that's what you guys want to see. As far as the gold graph goes, we can see the gold graph is in favor of the Dire, but it's not as in favor of the Dire as it was before. As you see right about, where is it? Where Shadow Fiend died twice. I didn't see where Shadow Fiend died twice, but wherever Shadow Fiend died twice, that's pretty much where it started to lose their stride, and then it just, well, it went back down in the favor. And the turning point really started happening here. Yeah, this was Shadow Fiend going down, wasn't it? Hold on. Yep, Shadow Fiend, Ogre Magi. So pretty much all those team fights have been going more in favor of the Radiant than the Dire probably would have liked. So the Radiant are still in this fight. The Radiant are still clawing against this wall, against this. The Radiant is still climbing the hill and trying to get to the top. The gold graph is getting closer and closer to zero, so everybody's starting to get more and more equal on their levels. And I think in a straight-up team fight, I think the Radiant will definitely win a team fight, because Bloodseeker with farm, Beastmaster with the Aghanim Scepter, and Enchantress with a lot of farm definitely does a lot more than, okay, maybe not a lot more, but maybe just a little bit more than a Shadow Fiend and a Lifestealer and a Death Prophet with a lot of farm. So I think the closer and closer this goal. Oh my gosh, I catch the Death Prophet outside. Death Prophet pops the ulti instantly. She doesn't want to die just yet. She doesn't want to get surrounded. But these guys are doing Roshan. The Radiant do know about it. They're going to go ahead and surround. Rui places himself a Sentry Ward. Illusion Rune activated by the Beastmaster. Aegis is picked up by the Death Prophet. There's ulti thrown on top of Life. So Lifesteal will be going down soon. He toggles his armor, but it's not enough. He goes down. There's a stun throw on top of Pudge. So much damage getting done back and forth. Somebody just disappears. Ogre Magi just disappears. I didn't really see what happened to him. Death Prophet does finally go down. Aegis is popped. There's a BKB activated on Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker will be getting his kill on top of Shadow Fiend. Meanwhile, Death Prophet has nowhere to go. She can just, she can't even force that. She's trying to pick up cheese, but no, she can't make it. And she goes down. Oh my god, she was trying to pick up that cheese. She was desperately trying to pick up that cheese, but she did not. And that was pretty much a team wipe, essentially a team wipe. Tinker was the only one who didn't die in that engagement. And yeah, Tinker was there, but oh god. That was a huge team fight for the Radiant. They can definitely turn this into maybe 2 sets of racks. All they have to do is make sure that somebody has a TP scroll to deal with Tinker whenever he TPs down bottom, because this bottom wave is once again pushing, because those giant meat shields on the side of the Dire in the form of Mega Creeps are just there. Look at him. It's just beefy. Look at him. 814 HP versus 610. Are you kidding me? So when Dire Strikes are fortified, they're trying to delay this as long as possible. Bloodseeker doing so much damage, hitting for 142 plus 273. One he silenced up. And that's a steroid one spawn.
Dire's top tower.
Okay, I just lagged a little bit. I think I had a lag spike on my internet, and I hope I am back. I hope you guys didn't miss too much, but you guys will probably miss a set of racks going down as well. But I will stitch this all together in the videos. The bottom the bottom racks for Dire or for the Radiant are down, and the Mega Creeps are attacking this big tower. Pudge will be TPing back in, throw out Shiva's Guard, throw out the Rot, and just do as much damage as possible. There's a Shiva's Guard pushing it back a little bit, and oh my god. Sorry, typing messages to people. So I thought it was stable. I thought my ability to stream directly to Twitch TV was a little bit more stable than before. It is in fact a little bit more stable, but it still does drop from time to time, and that is really killing the momentum, especially as far as these games goes. Thankfully, it did decide to drop in a little bit of a downtime. The Radiant were basically able to get a set of racks. Sorry, 2 sets of racks, and they're also able to equalize everything. Pretty much the exact. Wow, that's huge. Blink Dagger up for Rubik, so Rubik is pretty happy about that. Says no wonder No wonder I got ganked less than 10 minutes. What? No wonder why I got ganked 3 times last 10 minutes. Wrong chat, sorry. Don't really know what he's talking about, but okay. So anyway, as far as the items go, because I haven't looked at these quite a bit, Enchantress has herself a sheep stick, big item for her to have as far as damage goes. She also has cheese as well, so she essentially has a second life. Beastmaster has himself an armor, so he can armor toggle all he wants. He also has himself a basher and a Vladimir's offering. He has himself a, whoa guys, Punch is able to jump forward and catch out the Death Prophet. Death Prophet was in a lot of trouble. She doesn't have her TP up. Who's this? Whoa, wow, that's weird. That is a piggy blood, what? That's a piggy Ogre Magi. I don't know what's going on with that, guys. But anyway, that's Ogre Magi. He's obviously not a piggy anymore. There's a piggy on top of Death Prophet. Death Prophet's in a little bit of trouble. Ogre Magi still up. That's pretty funny. Lifesteal is trying to do as much damage as possible to his Pudge, but Pudge just activates the Ghost after the Lifesteal jumps to stop a creep. And now there's more TPs coming in around the backside. There's a stun thrown on top of the Beastmaster. Beastmaster doesn't go down. I don't think Beastmaster uses ulti, and chances will be going down in this engagement no matter what she does. There's a hook thrown out by Pudge, and there's a Blessing around the backside. Will these guys be returning this team fight? Pudge is going to force that forward so he can stay alive, but I don't think Blessing will be able to make it out of this alive. Blessing is trying to do what he can. He activates his Shadow Blade so he can try to get away. He's probably going to TP away now. Yes, he does TP away. Regeneration picked up by Pudge. Pretty fortunate thing for him to find out in that field. And Pudge is going to wait around the side, see if he can find himself a free kill. Nobody's going to be running up here. Nobody's going to be seeing it, scouting out everything. There's a Greater Hawk scouting out everything for Beastmaster, that is. But nobody on the rating side is going to walk up there. And yes, like I said, I was looking at the items. Heart up on Pudge, so Pudge is hitting a little bit harder. He also that's giving an additional 40 damage and a lot more survivability. And stacked up with Flesh Heap's HP strength that it gives him, so he's pretty much hitting he's hitting pretty hard. That's what I was trying to say. He's hitting for, wow, are you kidding me? 254 plus 24. That is ridiculous. That's a lot of damage. Especially for a Pudge. Compare that to Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker is hitting for 150 plus 82 without his steroids. He's hitting for about 300. Oh, sorry, for about 400 with the steroids. Anyway, we got a engagement happening on top. We got somebody TP in. They cancel TP. Bloodseeker looking to see if he can go for a kill on top of somebody. Shadow Fiend is running in circles. I don't know what Shadow Fiend is doing over here. But there are 3 Radiant in this jungle. Rubik is here with his pals. He stole himself rearm, so he can just rearm, blink away, rearm. It's rearm level 3, so it moves pretty fast. I don't know if Mechanism works with rearm, but I need to find that out. But if it does, he could perma heal his team without having to go back to base. All he would do is run out of mana. We got a Rubik stealing something. Rubik stole Shadow Fiend's ability. He stole a raise from Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend will be going down around the backside. And Pudge is able to finish off that kill. Pudge has 32 Flesh Heap stacks. Are you kidding? That's a lot of Flesh Heaps. That's a lot of dead people and more lag on my part. That is a lot of dead people. That's like the combination of, oh god, how many? Let me go ahead and bring up the kills, deaths, and assists so you guys can see that. Pudge has 17 kills and 8 deaths and 20 assists. The closest one to him is Death Prophet, who has 16 kills and 11 deaths. She's not really been effective ever since she's got her heart. Really, she can't really do. Oh my gosh, these guys are going to go for the back door. We might see a quick kill on top of the Ancient. I think Radiant will have to respond now, or they're going to go for base race. If they go for base race, I'm pretty sure that the Dire will be winning this base race. The Radiant can't really fight as fast or kill stuff as fast as the Dire will, but these guys are going to go for an old-fashioned base race. Radiant structures are fortified. Death Prophet's ulti is used, and there's one tower going down for the Dire. The Dire's towers are fortified. Finally, TP coming in from the Pudge. Pudge knows that he needs to hurry up and do something. Ancient is about to start taking damage. There's a hook in on top of Death Prophet. Death Prophet is able to force step himself away. Oh, boost on top of Pudge. Pudge is going to activate the Ghost Step so he can stay alive. And this is an old-fashioned base race. Will this be going down is the question. There's so much damage being done. Oh my gosh. The Dire are able to, the Radiant are able to pull out the victory. Oh man, great way. That was a great way to end the game. I was like, oh my god. So, aside from all the DCs that I had as far as the live stream goes, and as far as all the content that you guys are going to be missing whenever I stitch these videos together, because YouTube does have a nice little video editor built into it, so I can just do that easily. Yeah, aside from all that, things did go relatively well, and that was really fun to watch. These guys definitely kept it in the fight. Wow. Okay. I'm really speechless. I don't know what to say about this. I hope you guys enjoyed the match. I'm Cul Blu. I'll see you guys whenever.